particularly for HUSAP, we've taken the approach that given that the bursary programs are all traditional means which we've used to close the gap in the past, but the reality is that we have hundreds of graduates that sit in the streets. Over the last 2 years, we have taken on board about 70 of them across various fields, particularly STEM fields, civil, mechanical, etc., etc. The idea is that in the next 5 years, year on year, we will take an average of 35 for the purposes of providing, firstly, the technical competency that is required for these individuals. Then we will deal with the skills deficit from a view of experience. And then we also are aware that the industry lacks. So we're not only training for HUSA, but we're also training for the industry. But we think that in the next 5 years, we'll have solid, capable engineers that will be able to take us forward and, of course, achieve our aspiration of being a high-performance organization. So we've deviated from the traditional route of bursary schemes to actually absorbing large numbers of engineers who will take through intensive training. I think the one point I must highlight is that we also are not forgetting that we do have employees, obviously professionals that are employed, that also need to be reskilled. And in that regard, we are doing two things. One, we do have a program where we allow them to study further, postgrad, masters and PhD, particularly to obviously enhance the skills that are required. But the second thing that we are also doing is that, and I think the Vice President highlighted a few things that got us excited. We've started our journey on going into niche fields like nuclear sciences, etc., etc. Since last year, HUSAB has taken a group of anything between 10 and 15 to China, particular interest being the nuclear industry. Of course, our majority shareholder provides 53% of nuclear energy in China. So we do have access to the skills and the knowledge. But we've started taking our people to nuclear plants in China to learn particularly in and around safety, operational management, maintenance management, etc., etc. That's a skill that they bring back to this country.